Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to show you guys how to properly set up OBS and put the best settings so that you get minimal lag and the best quality out of your stream. So without further ado, here's Broke Man Show.
It feels like I'm skydiving when I text you. Rose petals on the floor outside your bedroom. Sunshine whenever you smile.
Alright, one of the first things I want to show you guys is that when you set up your OBS, one thing you want to look at it first is your bandwidth. Now what your bandwidth is basically how the amount of internet that comes in and the amount of the internet that comes out. Now when you're streaming, that's where you want to look at. You want to look at the internet going out, because when you do that, you basically have what's called an upload, and that's what you're doing. You're uploading your stream to the internet. So one of the first things you want to do is test your internet. So what I would suggest is go over to Google, speed test. Now I have Comcast internet. Comcast internet has this integrated thing on Google where you just run the speed test here. At least that's what it said last time. And you just run the test. You see how much internet you have. Now, mind you, one of the great things about my internet right now is technically I'm only supposed to be getting like 75 megabytes down, but apparently they bumped it up a little bit, so it's been pushed at 166 megabytes per second. It's not great. If you ever have heard of Fubu fiber internet, that shit's a gig up, gig down. So if you have fiber internet, you should have no problems with upload. Okay, so my test shows that I have about 11 megabytes upload. Test again, make sure. See, internet's pretty damn good. I like my download. The ping on there was a little high. So I think it showed about 9 seconds. And that's to Chicago. I'm about maybe an hour away from Chicago. But you gotta think about it though. That's actually pretty good. Internet nowadays, man. I remember when internet was 3-4 megabytes. Like shit, you'd be lucky if you could download a movie in less than an hour. Now we can download movies in seconds. 9 millisecond latency. Okay, so what you do is you grab that, you go over to your OBS. We don't grab anything actually. So you go over to your OBS, you go to stream, or I'm sorry, output. Now I stream on Facebook, sometimes Twitch. One of the great things about streaming is the fact that when you're streaming, you can change your bitrate here. What I'm talking about, what I like about OBS is the stream bitrate here. So with the bitrate, what you want to do is basically go into your bitrate. Now I like to take my upload and split it in half. So if I have 11 megabytes upload, I'll split it in half, 4 or 5. So I put about half right there, so 4,500 bit rate. That's basically 4 megabytes, 4.5 megabytes. It's good stream. I stream at like almost 1080p. So when streaming, I want to have the best possible quality. Been using NVIDIA's new NVENC H264. I don't know if I like it yet. It's been kind of blurring out a little bit. One thing you want to pick is basically your frames here. You want to skip them at 2. Let's see, audio usually you can keep it the same. Let's see. Alright, so one of the things I failed to mention is the reason that you want to set your output max B frames to 2. Now if you have a high frame rate game like a first person shooter or something like that, what you want to do is you want to basically have your frame set to 2. If you have a low frame rate game, you want to set it to 4. Reason being is when you set this up with this B frames is basically setting up your bit frames, kind of using your bit frame and trying to send the best amount of information at the same time, trying to push the best quality information out there. So when you're setting your stream out there, what you want to do is you basically want to set it to 2, because then it'll skip frames and kind of just pile them together so that it looks like a better quality image rather than just constantly trying to send every frame. If it tries to send every frame, your bit rate isn't set at the right amount, it's going to basically kind of just fall on its face and just trying to send so many frames at one time that it just doesn't allow it to go. Now one of the things I just found out was that what you want to do is you want to have the newest settings that are on OBS version 23. If you have a newer NVIDIA card, the settings you want to set is look ahead and cycle visual tuning. Reason being is because look ahead actually performs better than just skipping frames. It actually determines how many frames it has to skip, and if it determines how many frames it wants to skip, well, then it'll properly boost your quality. I mean, it's going to basically figure out, okay, I want this much quality and I don't want this much I don't want to send this many frames, I want to send this many frames, and it just it circles between 0 and 2, and like I said, 2 is definitely where you want to keep it at, and that's basically it. I mean, as far as it goes, bitrate, you just want to just make sure you have the proper settings. So like I said, test your internet and then put out your bitrate, and once you find that one upload, kind of just cut it in half. Not even then. 4,500, 5,000, 6,000 is about 1080p quality. You want to push at least, you know, somewhere around 4,000 to 6,000 bit rate, so that you're properly streaming. If you have better internet, hey, by all means send as much as you can. I would say, you know, maximum being 7, maybe 8. I've seen people put 10, but the thing is, you also got to think about the fact that other people watching your stream don't have perfect internet. They can be using dial-up for all you know. So what you want to do is you want to keep it minimal, because if you just keep it like 720p with this new NVIDIA codec, it just doesn't allow me to do that. I guess there's something about the resizing on it that doesn't allow me to properly set that, but you want to kind of keep it at 720p. 1080p maybe on this lower rate. 4,500 seems to be working perfectly fine for me. I haven't had anybody complain about my stream, so definitely keep it within that range. So if you guys liked my stream, I do appreciate, I mean, not my stream, blah. If you guys liked my video, I do appreciate you guys stopping by and keeping your eyes on the prize, trying to get, you know, your OBS and your streams looking better every day. I know I am. I'm constantly watching videos and trying to, you know, put more content out there so that people know how to properly set up their shit. If you guys haven't tried the new OBS integrated system, they have integrated Twitch and Mixer with their newer stuff. You can go on Twitch and Mixer, and I guess it's all integrated now. You just connect your account onto there. It's actually pretty cool. It keeps you from having to go back and forth and getting your stream key and then putting it in there and then getting back to it and whatnot. But anyways, again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. If you guys like this video, please leave it a thumbs up. If you guys didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you didn't like it, please give me an explanation on why you didn't like it, so I can further myself and better myself. One thing is, I live off of negativity. No, but you have to always try to better yourself, and if no one tells you what you're doing wrong, of course you're never going to figure it out. So again, if you guys haven't subscribed to my video or my channel, please subscribe. I will be constantly pushing content. I'm just pushing. I'm definitely going to be putting a lot more out there. This one was actually requested by, actually let me find it here. This video was requested by oh man, I can't find it now. Well, yep, never mind. Anyways, yeah, if I find who requested this video, I will be putting it on there. Okay, here we go. Jace Saget. Hey Jace, this video's for you, bud. If you wanted a bitrate video, and there you go. All right. So anyways, again, thanks you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, please leave a like. All right, signing out.
It feels like I'm skydiving when I text you. Rose petals on the floor outside your bedroom. Sunshine whenever you smile.